What's up, everybody? So James Gunn just went live. The video just went live, and they are about to tell us what the future of DC is. And this is my reaction. I literally just woke up, so yeah. Here we go.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios. So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time. And it's one of, our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation. That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds.
As it should be. Yeah, as it should be.
DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love that resets the entire DC universe. And then to move into Blue
so what
Beetle,
we thought.
A fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will be.
Which you should have done all along, yeah.
Television and games.
Okay.
This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now, this, what I'm about to tell you, is part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos is an animated series.
Okay.
In all the episodes, something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC.
Kind of like Doom Patrol vibes.
Move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The next project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis.
Oh, all right, so Viola's still our Amanda Waller. That's what I'm talking about.
This is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it.
All right,
okay.
Get to the good stuff.
Next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU.
Okay.
This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025.
Yes!
Okay, the next thing
Superman
is a
Legacy.
HBO television series called Lanterns.
Finally,
This
Lanterns.
is the story of a couple of Green Lanterns, John Stewart, Jordan, and we have a few other Lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective with a couple of
finally doing Green Lanterns justice.
Cops watching over Precinct Earth.
God, it's incredible.
They discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU. Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters.
Of course.
We are now bringing into the DCU.
Doing more stuff that no one knows anything about.
DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at superheroes. We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is the story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace.
So basically, they're making a Themyscira show.
Almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of.
Oh yeah, that could be really good.
The introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne.
Yes!
Based on Grant Morrison's
We're bringing Damian Wayne into live action, baby.
Damian Wayne is
The Brave and the Bold.
Robin. He's a little assassin.
He's my favorite Robin too.
Batman tries to get in line, and so this is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU. Next up is a TV series called
Booster Gold.
Booster Gold is one
They're
of
doing
the
it.
Popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series.
Okay.
One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film. Now, Superman is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents, whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way. So she's a much more jaded character.
Yeah.
And that brings me to Swamp Thing, the last.
Oh yeah, come on. Of course he's gonna do Swamp Thing. He's James Gunn.
The origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories.
Okay.
Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you about right now. I've loved the DC characters since I was a child. They're incredibly important to me. I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique.
Right.
And something special. Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen before. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting for me.
It is exciting
and I can't
for
wait
me.
to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
All right, that was a lot. So we are getting a lot of obscure characters that that no one really asked for, but I think that if anyone can do him justice, it is James Gunn. Listen, I was heart-wrenched when we lost Henry Cavill as Superman. But I was like, if you're going to lose him, then you better lose everybody, and you might as well just start over. And that's what they're doing. So we have Superman Legacy, which I'm very much looking forward to. It looks like they are going to be pulling, at least from the photo that they chose, they're going to be pulling from All-Star Superman. So that's really exciting. And the brave and the bold, for the first time, we're going to see Damian Wayne in live action. And it's going to be the team up that we've been waiting for. So that means that this has been a Batman that has been through Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, and now Damian Wayne. So this is a seasoned Batman that's still in his prime, and he's dealing with his son, which is raised by the League of Assassins. He's trying to teach him a better way to deal with things. So that's a lot to freaking digest. We're getting Swamp Thing in live action, done right. Yeah. I hope that tonally they are more grounded and down to earth, but on that cosmic scale. Oh, I forgot to mention Green Lanterns. We're not only getting Hal Jordan, but we're getting John Stewart. So we are getting two of the greatest Green Lanterns ever in one live action series, and all these stories are going to tie into the greater narrative of the DCU. Guys, this is coming from a very big Snyderverse fan. I think that they might be on to something great. Because, as we all know, at least in my humble opinion, DC has better characters. And now we get to watch those characters be brought to life the way that they deserve to be brought to the screen. I am so excited for this. I am ready. 2025 cannot come soon enough. I am stoked. Tell me what you guys think about it. I'll do a more full, in-depth review of everything that I think, scripted out, because this rambling, it's kind of new to me, so I'm not the best at it. But I really do think that they are building to something wonderful, and they're starting where they should be starting. Now, they're doing a Themyscira. Oh my God, my brain is just all over the place. They're doing an old school Themyscira freaking show. That is awesome. That not just is that awesome, but it has potential to be as good as Game of Thrones. From what they're saying, they are going to go with the dark, the gritty, and because these are warrior women, and they don't take no prisoners. They are damn serious about protecting their island. So that's going to be exciting. So each one of these is going to be very different in tone, but they're all going to tie into the greater narrative of the DCU. And I think that is something to clamor for. That is something to be excited about. And I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think. Post your comments down below. I am freaking mind blown about everything that we just got. Yeah.